Hello there, YouTubers. So it's me here, and I have to ask of a few people a little favor. Interesting sentence. Okay, I put up that video a while ago, that Milk Carton video about the Dinky Dies animated TV show, and I asked if anyone remember that show. And since that time, the creator of that show actually got in touch with me and said, you know, we're doing further work on the series. We're restarting it. We're doing a whole new season of the show, and we're also starting up a comic book to run with that. And they asked me to be the penciler on the comic book, which was an immense surprise, and I'm very looking forward to starting that project as soon as it gets underway. And then he posed me another question. They're actually trying to figure out whether they want to run it in 2D as originally, or if they want to do the show with 3D. Now, they've actually mapped all the characters into 3D models already, and the vote has to be on what people would prefer. Now, personally, because I grew up with the show in 2D and was so used to the designs as they were, I would have a problem with 3D. Also, a lot of the 3D animated shows I've seen have been a disappointment because, firstly, everyone looks a bit stilted because our tech isn't that amazing unless you got the budget for it, you know, like Final Fantasy, and even then, everyone looks kind of unfocused. And I don't think you can really put emotion across as easily as you can with traditionally animated 2D, because it's so much, we know the skills, we know the rules of the canon for 2D, you know, the way you draw a line to show slight concern, and the way you draw shadows to show a certain emotion, which you can't actually do in 3D because it's just it's such a complex layering process that actually to show such finesse of expression, if that's correct terminology, it's precision, I should say, of emotion is very difficult. So I would vote for 2D. Also, while it's actually less time consuming to do it 3D once you've got the models, the model process itself is of course very laborious and gives the animators involved endless setbacks. I had friends involved in 3D mapping of textures and mapping the various, because you actually have to design it from the bones to the muscles to the everything up, and you can't leave out any layers, whereas 2D, you hope the artist has an understanding of anatomy, but it's not crucial. So, that is my question to you. All you people who've spoken in the other video, or those who didn't but remember the show, vote here. I'm sure the creator will be very excited. Do visit his website. I will put the link to that site in the comments bar. And let us know so that, have something to say about a show that means something to you, hopefully. And then it'll, it won't be like Batman and it came out and everyone was like, oh, but I thought, well, he looks wrong. He doesn't look anything like in the comics, I know. And he's too tall, and he's too short, and he's just got the wrong hair. So you don't want that. Also, just for fun, who's your favourite character from Dinky Dies? Mine used to be Ernest, the North American Dinky Die member. He is the eagle character, the American eagle. But he's got like Native American clothing, like moccasins and like big animal hide trousers and stuff, which is kind of funky. He was always very, "Hey, you guys, let's go for it." What was the phrase he used to say? It would be like, "Fantastic," but like, very gusto-y. But at the end, they'd always just go, "Dinky Die," which was great. And it was an Australian show, but everyone was American. And I quite liked Cass, the koala, and Ganny, the iguana, was quite cool. But I think probably I'd have to go for Ozzy, the leader, the kangaroo, because he was so layered, man. He was tortured by his feelings of inadequacy and his not being good enough to lead this amazing group of environmental activists, very active activists, you know, not passive activists. I mean, the word is activist, so I suppose you don't really need to say active activist. Radical activists who just go forth in their flying machines and you know, prevent the damage to the ecology, which is fantastic. He was not a kangaroo rather, filled with self-importance, but he did care enormously about those about him and about his mission. And occasionally he would lose the plot and he would panic and he would be struck down by self-doubt, and his inner strength, I suppose, would come in the guise of some sort of mythical creature, and sort of like when he was sinking to the bottom of the ocean, in the sea beneath the sea beneath the sea. I'm going to include a clip of that. I hope you don't mind.
I'm hit! And I'm going down! Ozzy, you okay? I'm okay, but my AGV's blown a power circuit. I think I can rewire it, but it'll take time. Stay on Rancid's tail. I'm right on it. I've got to fix this. Choppa needs my help.
You can only do your best, Ozzy.
My best isn't good enough this time. Thanks for the advice, but...
Listen to me. I'm the angel of success. I know that doing your best is all anyone can do. To succeed, you must keep trying. The secret lies in not giving up.
Where was I? Got it. Choppa, I'm back in action.
Spitspot, as Mary Poppins once said, da-da-da. By the way, don't you just love this new microphone? I mean, I'm this far away from the camera, but there's no shh. It's all crisp and happy. So yeah, vote and let me know, and tell me your favourite character, and give me a cookie. That last one isn't actually necessary, but I don't mind. Or a cookie on Gaia even, if you like. Or something. Not that I'm even ever on Gaia anymore. There's some sort of intrigue going on at Gaia with like one of the AI members in some sort of campaign against one of the other AI members. And you have to choose sides, but I'm just like, I have no interest in that anymore, so I'm just giving all my gold to whomever asks. The one goes, buy me this, I go, okay, I get a brooch thing, and they go, buy me this, and I go, okay, and I get another brooch thing, and I'm sure there's intrigue and a point to this, but I just couldn't be bothered, so once the money is gone, once the gold is gone, that'll be it. I just can't be asked, really. So yeah. And see ya. Peace out.